Gold is an amazing metal. Hi, my name is Todd Alan, and for the last 30 years I have had the pleasure of working with gold. In this video, I am going to be taking two old gold wedding bands and reshaping them into a brand new ring. I can do this without melting because gold is an incredibly malleable material. Gold is so malleable, you can take a single ounce of gold and stretch it into a gold thread 5 miles long. A single ounce of gold can be hammered into a 300 square foot sheet, and then it can be made thin enough that it's actually transparent. I clearly remember my first gold rings. I had borrowed money from a friend and invested in my first batch of gold. I had made many mock-ups in silver, but I was still so nervous and excited as gold was so much more expensive than silver. At first it was so hard to work because I knew very little about annealing and softening metals. But after learning some new torch skills, I made my first 6 gold rings. Thanks to my grandmother buying one, I still have one of those original rings in my historical collection today. Annealing gold is a process I use where I heat the gold with a torch almost to a melting point, then quickly quench it in water, cooling it rapidly. This restores the metal to a maximum softness so it is no longer brittle and I can shape it without breaking. As I work the gold, it becomes hard again, requiring me to repeat the process as I continue to work the gold. When I finally learned how to properly anneal, I couldn't believe how beautifully the metal worked. I could see why the ancients fell in love with it. I had worked silver and other metals for years, but compared to gold, they almost felt clumsy. With the right tools, gold is like clay. It can be molded and shaped, unlike any other metal. Over the past 30 years, I have made an estimated 18,000 gold rings. I have learned the intricacies of how gold feels and how it bends, and how it flows and how it melts. Even after all these years, I still thoroughly enjoy my work, and I'm constantly discovering new ways to work with it. So sit back and relax and enjoy as I work the metal gold.